Hi friends, we'll continue learning our PyG sheets. This module we have imported and installed it in the part 1 of this tutorial. We have all discussed about this, and then we have connected. We have taken the authorization, how to take the authorization, how to connect it, and this credential.json file we have downloaded and connected to our Google Sheet. Google Sheet, we have kept it in our Google Drive. All this connection, permission, everything we have discussed in our part 1. So we have created a service account. This JSON authorization file, JSON string, we have kept it in our drive, and in your case you can change the drive also, the location path where you are storing, and using that we will connect it. Now this connection part is over, and we are now connected to, we are opening the My G Sheets 1. My G Sheet 1 is, this is the right side, this page is our My G Sheet 1. I am just showing it to you. You can see this file is My G Sheets 1. This is where we have connected, and this file, this entire data will bring it and populate in a tree view. Earlier also we have done that, but that time we have used in for a drop down combo box. So this time it's a tree view, because tree views are used for it is easy to display some tabular data where we can pull it from a database or from anywhere else. This time this data will populate in our tree view. Here we are first connected to the worksheet 1, because sheet 0 or worksheet 1, this is what is our worksheet 0, or the, so we have connected it. Now this will use it. So for that we'll prepare one list first. I am just giving the name as L1. This is equal to WK1. I am using get all values. So this will collect all the values from the worksheet. But one thing I am telling, don't bring all the empty spaces after the table. So it will find out all the empty space and all. So I remove those things. So I am saying include trailing empty. By default it is true. So I am saying it is exclusively that false. So don't include that one. So okay. So to check it what has come, I will just print once my list. So I am just printing it. Let be after that, once my list is there, then I will add it to the tree view. So I have just saved it and running. Let's see what comes up here. So this is executed, connected to that. Okay, something keyword include. I have done something wrong here. I'll include TA, telling this R is not there. Let me remove this, telling empty false. So saving again and running it. You can see here the output will come here. Yeah, all the records are collected. You can see, I will just pull it up a bit. You can see all the records are collected as a list. Now using this list we will collect it, push it to the tree view. Okay, I will just minimize this part. Now I have seen it is how the printout is coming. So I will just comment this line, not required. So then I will go to the next line and enter. Okay. Now here the tree view, this we have already explained in our tutorials how to design a tree view. The design part I have just copied it, and in a Kinter window I am pasting it here. This few lines of code we have left it here. Otherwise I will just comment it, write a break here. Kinter Windows starts from here. So you can see we have imported TTK module here, then TK, because this is a tree view is from part of the TTK. Now my window, the size this is the root window, then the size we have declared 400 by 400. My title here it is using tree view wizard. All this we have done. Now columns we are telling 1 2 3 4 5, because you can see there are 5 columns here. So we have decided to keep the 5 columns here, 1 2 5, and show headings. So we have shown, then this is height 15. This is the number of rows inside the tree view. You can change it. By default it's 10. So I kept it as 15. You can change it. We'll change and see also. Now this column's height which we have managed. So first one, the column 1 we have kept it as 30. So and to the C center it is anchored. You can see all these details in our tree view tutorial for our basic tree view and how you'll populate the data we have discussed. Now these headings we have commented it. Reason is, you can see here this ID, name, class, mark we are collecting from here. So why you will write it again? So 2 rows. So we have commented it. In your case, suppose you are not bringing the row line number 1 from data only, then you can enable this heading. That's all. Now we can just do one thing. The last line we have not written and see the output. So what we will do, we'll write it my, if you are no tick enter, we have to keep it open, main loop. Fine. So let's save this and run once and see. This will not populate the database. We'll get a blank window. Let's see. Yeah, we got a blank window with our all this. This is the tree view which fits in. Will fit into this window. So this Kinter window displays only a blank tree view. Now we'll populate the data. Let's close this, and this is our tree view just for display sake. Now what you will do is, we'll write it at this end. We'll write a comment here so you can easily understand. We are saying adding data to tree view. Fine. So you can see that at the top, that L1 which holds our data, here it is. Just above this you can see L1 we have collected at line number 6 the data. So this data contains, this is a list, contains all these records of the from the Google Sheet. Now TRV is our tree view object. At line number 16 we have declared it, and subsequently rows, columns and all we have added it. Now let's come here and use insert. So for that we'll say for dt is variable, or you can give data also, in L1. L1 is the list which we have collected from the using all the data from the worksheet. So Google Sheet, that is. Now I am selling TRV insert. Now if it insert command, first one will take it insert ID. So until it is, we have to give end. Now what is the IID? IID is the, suppose the first column, this particular column we want to use it. So we'll say that IID, or the ID of the node, or child node ID we call it. So you can see our tutorial on the tree view. So there are all the details we have given. So DT0, we want to maintain this is as a child node ID. Then we'll say what should be the text of it. Text equal to DT again 0. Now that should be text. Now let's go to the next line. Here it is little important. Values. What are the values for that? Equal to, now there are 5 columns are there. So we'll say that first one is DT0, maintain the sequence ID, that is. Now then DT1, that is name. Name will come. Here you can see that is 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So DT1, next is DT for us 2 is 0, 1, 2 is the class. So next one is DT mark, that is. So 3 I am saying now, sorry, here it is DT3. The last one DT4. 4 is the gender column. So that's all. So this will be giving us the values. So this particular, up to this will loop through one by one element of the list will be inserted to the TRV. Now I am just saving this. This part is the important part. So let's run this and see now what happens. So we are running this. Yeah, here it is. You can see this list has come up. I can select it. I can scroll. This is part of the tree view. Whatever, you can see our tutorial on this up to 35. So you can see here it is, the last record is 35. So that up like this we can so here it is, and tree view also. Now just for our understanding, here you see the ID, name, class, mark, gender we have taken from here. This ID we are not used our own. In case you want, you have to uncomment this. Now here number of records, here it is. So I will, let's say I will change this to okay, so okay, let it be 5. Now I think that window I have to close it. Now let me close this, run again. So now you can see only 5 rows are collected. So I can further scroll down also. So this way. So this is how we will collect data from a Google Sheet and bring it to a tree view for tabular display. Now tree view has all the functions. One moment you click it, you can read that data, put it here and edit it also, update it. You can again push the data. All those things next we'll learn. So that's all. I just you can practice it, and if you have any doubt or questions or any suggestions, use the comment section below to post it here, and I will request you to please share this video with your friends, and please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you will be notified as and when we post new videos. And thank you for watching, and please subscribe.